Hello and welcome, I'm Joshua Barnes and you're watching NewsX World. Let's first take a look at our headlines. China says it will continue to take resolute and forceful countermeasures as US tariffs of 104% kick in. China is set to hold a high-level meeting in response as dozens of nations are hit with fresh US tariffs. European and Asian stocks have plummeted as Trump's new levies come into force. The White House says that up to 70 countries have opened conversation to secure trade deals. China says the US has used blackmail over the Panama Canal as American Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says the US will take the canal from Chinese influence. Meanwhile, Beijing has called Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's claims as baseless after the European leader said more Chinese troops were fighting for Russia. It comes as two reported Chinese nationals were captured, allegedly fighting against Kyiv's forces. Meanwhile, Ukraine alleges that Russia has launched a huge drone attack on its eastern regions with fires and injuries reported. This comes as US and Russian officials have announced talks in Istanbul, though the US says Ukraine is not on the agenda. Rescue efforts are continuing following a deadly roof collapse at a club in the capital of the Dominican Republic. At least 100 people have died, including a former baseballer, with hundreds in attendance at a concert. Iran says it is ready to engage with the US on talks over a new nuclear deal only if America stops military threats. Iran's foreign minister says talks with a view to seal a deal could take place on Saturday. Further deadly Israeli strikes have been reported in Gaza this morning as UN humanitarians call for a lifting of aid blockages in the enclave. This comes as UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres described the Gaza Strip as a killing field. China is hitting